Today on Riffs, Spirits, and Gear, we check out the Harmony H224 audio interface from Sterling. I've been a longtime fan of the Sterling brand, as I actually really enjoy their microphones. I've done several videos for various condenser microphones, also from Sterling, and I know Sterling from when it was literally the only mic that my friend Rob Scallon had on his YouTube channel back when it was the only mic that he could literally afford. He used that thing for everything and it always sounded great. Well, speaking of sounding great, let's talk about the Harmony H224 audio interface from Sterling. Now, you can consider this a sponsored video, as Sterling has asked me to show you this audio interface, but all thoughts and opinions are mine. Now, the H224 is a 4 input, 4 output audio interface capable of up to 192 kilohertz, which is a lot for a sample rate. Typically, I don't run that high, but if you want to run that high, it can do it. This is also a bus powered interface via USB-C, and yeah, it's 150 bucks as well. Now, the H224 has full MIDI capability in and out, and also this has 4 outputs, 4 1/4-inch analog outputs, meaning for 150 bucks, you can get into the ReAmping game, which you don't normally see 4 1/4-inch outputs in the $150 price range that I'm aware of. You do see it in maybe 1 or 2 interfaces that I can think of off the top of my head, but for 150 bucks, you can get into actually legit reamping your guitar tracks without having to utilize one of your main monitor outputs. So this is also an all metal housing, and it's kind of heavy, but good kind of heavy. This doesn't feel like a, I don't know, like when you take it out of the box and you're just like, it doesn't feel like a Behringer. It doesn't feel like a Behringer. This actually has some weight and some girth to it, and I like it. Also, the knob feels great. All the tactile functions are there where you want them to be. I don't know, it feels good. Now, the H224 has 2 XLR 1/4-inch combo jacks on the rear panel, in addition to 2 1/4-inch high-Z instrument inputs on the front panel. And the XLR inputs utilize Sterling's NXS Class A preamps. Check, check, 1, 2, check. Now, this is me talking into a Rode Procaster dynamic microphone. This is not phantom powered. I'm going directly into the Sterling H224, and there's no post-processing on this audio at all. I might raise it in volume so it's the same as the rest of my talking, but there will be no compression or EQ or anything like that. This is just straight into the Sterling Harmony H224. That's what it sounds like. So for your 150 bucks, you get the H224, but you also get a free 30-day pass, a trial, if I may, to Slate's All Access, which is their Slate's digital, sort of plugin suite for 30 days to try out. Try before you buy, which normally you can't do. Normally you have to just kind of sign up and hope that you like all of the plugins, but you get a 30-day access trial period when you get the 224. In addition to that, you get a DAW called Bitwig, which aesthetically reminds me of Ableton. I've never heard it before, but it looks quite capable. And then lastly, you get a copy of 2 Notes Audio Engineering's Wall of Sound plugin with 4 cabinet models included in that. There's a lot for that 150 bucks. So overall, what do I think? Any interface for less than 200 bucks that can let you actually legit reamp guitars these days is a great deal. This feels good. This sounds good. This is very capable. And I love that it's still bus powered. Typically, when you are adding outputs, you need more power, which requires a wall wart. Not so with the H224. I really think this is a great travel and entry-level interface into the reamping world. Sounds great. I've been playing with it for about a week now. Pretty cool. All applicable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.